7 swimmers and 1 diver from UB qualified for the Olympic trials. Head coach Andy Basher explains what it takes to compete against the nation's best.
We start out with just kind of a general warm-up, just to get them in, loosen up their bodies, wake them up, and it's just general swimming, just to kind of get the blood flowing. And then as that warm-up goes on, we'll ask them to increase their heart rate. And through the warm-up, we'll use kickboard to warm up, just to focus in on the legs. And there'll be paddles, which for paddles, that part of the equipment is just, it's bigger than your hand, so it increases the surface area, which you have to use more muscle fibers in order to pull that same stroke pattern underwater. And then we usually finish up warm up with kind of what we say like a heart rate set, trying to get our heart rate up to anywhere around 160, 180, just to get them ready so they're not using the next set to continue to warm up. One of the things that's nice we like to use is a snorkel, where it's different than your typical snorkel. Scuba diving, it comes in the mouth and it comes straight up, so it's streamlined with your body. That allows them to really focus in on the strokes without worrying about breathing. And you don't want to be going side to side, you want to be going straight and rotating, and using a snorkel will really allow you to do that. And so, after like a drill set like that, to get their mind in good stroke technique, we use their main set. And it's usually something fast that we get up and really try to create some race pace speed. So there's times where we'll go off the blocks, and that's really race specific. We could be just working on starts, because starts are a very critical part, because if you don't have a good start, you're going to start out behind. We want to have a good start so we're in the lead. If it's a really tough day and that set's long and tough, then we're warming it down. It's kind of building up, really getting really good work out of them during that main set, and then we're just going to give them a long warm down, 15-20 minutes of warming down to where they can relax. So by the time they leave here, they're nice and relaxed, their heart rate is back down, and they're starting the recovery for the next practice. It's a long season, it's 6 months. We're going 9 practices a week, and that's 9 times in the water. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would be mornings and afternoons. Tuesday, Thursdays are afternoons, and Saturdays in the morning. It's kind of like a part-time job that these guys are, that they're going through, and then to add in their coursework and everything, it takes a very dedicated person to be able to do this and succeed at both. For going back several Olympics, I think this is the first time that we've had anybody qualify for Olympic trials. Let alone this year we have 7 swimmers and 1 diver. Their dedication and hard work and sacrifice to get them, to help them and aid them to get to where they are. As a recruiting standpoint, it just speaks volumes of the program. We're just going to be able to attract and keep each year attract faster swimmers and better divers, and that's ultimately our goal.